All right, so we're going to do a driving review here and kind of tell you how I feel, what I like, what I don't like, and then I'm here to tell you there's not much that I don't like. So this particular vehicle has got the new lane centering, right? So if you look, I've got my hand on the wheel, and you can see this bubble around the car. It lets you know that that lane centering adaptive cruise is active. Now watch, as we come around this curve, I am not touching this wheel, and this car is following along. Every 15 seconds, it will say, hey, you need to put your hand on the wheel. But as you can see, it's taking care of this for me. Now, it's telling me keep my hands on the wheel. If I put my hand on the wheel and just turn this wheel slightly so the car can pick up my actual touching the vehicle, it'll go back to normal. Now, it takes a little getting used to, but as you can see, it's doing it right now. And then I'm gonna speed up a little. And now as we go around this corner, that to me is some next level stuff. Very slick. The power consumption on these cars is interesting. You know, the Ford recommends that you use your heated seats to help keep you warm because the HVAC system uses a lot of juice for obvious reasons, right? So there's this e-heat option, and if you look at this e-heat option, it basically it won't show me while we're in motion, but basically it helps you regulate the temperature of your vehicle without using all your juice. So we're doing 53 miles an hour, and I feel like we are sitting still. This car rides unbelievably smooth. I don't know if it's because it's got a low center of gravity with the battery pack, if it's because it has a little bit heavier curb weight, but I just feel like I'm riding in a really long wheelbase vehicle. So like I feel like I'm riding in an old Crown Vic, right? It's just smooth, it's effortless. Not a lot of people drive cars these days. You know, the SUV segment and the truck segment is so big. I think Ford has done a good job of melding the SUV and the car. Like I said earlier, I'm a big dude, and I'm comfortable. I never thought I would say it, but this would be a good vehicle for me. You know, I'm a truck guy. I've owned trucks, I've owned Explorers, you know, bigger stuff, and I could really make do with this. It's impressive. One thing that I thought was neat, let me see if I can find the settings here. If you look right here, Propulsion Sound, right? So this car emits audio through the speakers to make you feel like you're driving a big motor, loud Mustang, which I think is interesting. You can turn it on and off. You don't really hear it as much until you really get on it, and I'm not in a place to really get on it, but I think that's neat that they're still trying to stick to the Mustang roots, help you feel that feeling of power, that sound of power. Now, a lot of people are saying, gosh, I wish they would have just called it the Mach-E and not the Mustang Mach-E. It's not truly a Mustang. I think the reason Ford called it the Mustang Mach-E was so they could kind of resonate with the demographic that came up with Mustangs back in the day, right? This is just a new iteration of the Mustang, and it's a whole new ball game, but I think it's a good thing they called it the Mustang. It resonates. You know, there's a lot of history and heritage with the Mustang, and with history and heritage, you know, things always tend to change. So we're in this new kind of electric frontier, and Ford wanted to take the Mustang into that new electric frontier. So if you guys have any questions about range, maintenance, drivability, legroom, cargo capacity, reach out to us. We're all still learning on the fly, but we've got some pretty good resources. If you've got any questions or comments, let us know. I'll put my 1-800 number down there, my email address. You're welcome to leave a comment in the YouTube comments. Just let me know. We appreciate you guys looking. We're at Hunt Ford in Franklin, Kentucky. We're right off I-65 at 625 Garvin Lane. We've got no dealer fees, no dock fees. We'd be glad to order you a Mach-E. It's the only one we've got right now. But again, we appreciate you guys. And we'll have some more content coming for you here soon.